am I excited? There we go. We're live.
And we're live.
Another Geek Boutique. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Hey, listen. It's a very special episode of the Geek Boutique tonight. We've got a bunch of people watching us live on Instagram. We've got a lot going on in the world of geekdom. There's Anthony joining us on the Instagram. Big announcements last week at San Diego Comicon. I want to talk about that. I think it's con crunch for everybody. Maybe we can get a quick update on everybody's cosplay lineup and all that stuff. At one point, folks, we have a huge announcement. That's why Anthony here from Cosplay Alliance is with us. Big announcement from both of us, Cosplay Alliance and the Geeks and Company. Concerning Fan Expo 2022, which is coming really fast. Mm-hmm. I'm getting worried about my costume because I'm leaving on 1 week vacation, like Saturday morning. So I'm a little concerned, but listen, we've got a bunch of geeks with us here tonight. Mr. Rob, the bad guy.
What's going on, everybody?
Buddy? How you doing, bud?
Doing great.
You haven't posted any pictures of your wings on your Instagram, have you?
No, I haven't, but I've almost got the wings done. So.
Listen, if you guys haven't seen, Mr. Rob, the bad guy over here, is making a giant fucking set of vulture wings. He's got like a 10 feet wingspan. It's going to be ridiculous. Even with our setup that we'll talk about in a little bit, that's going to be massive, dude, which is perfect as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Mr. Anthony, Mr. Cosplay Alliance, finally on the podcast. How you
Let
doing?
me unmute myself. Can you hear the live in the background there or no?
When you speak, we can't hear it. It's only when we're going to speak that there will be some feedback. Although,
Okay.
Yeah, there's some echo there for sure.
Is there a little bit? I can't hear it at all. But
no,
hey, it's working, so we're all good. Finally, Mr. at Messiah Complex Cosplay, Jeffster. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, it's just a barrel of monkeys over here. No beans are spilled. I tipped the can a little bit of juice came out, and then I put it right back where it was again.
Yeah. I heard that you may have had some conversations with people there, mister.
Well, I mean, private conversations, yes, but not like,
Hence,
I've told
beans were spilled.
I've told like 5
I feel like
people,
a lot of people
right?
spilled some beans on this.
No. I've told like 5 people and only told the 5th person because they were like, you didn't tell me. So, by the way, that's my Tanith impression, just so you guys know. Loki Queen Cosplay. That's nobody told me what the secret is. So I had to tell her.
I may have told the barbershop earlier today where I was.
Oh, you told
Not
Steve.
the only
I told Steve.
Steve. I see. Well, listen, before we get to our announcement, I don't know if anybody is aware. I hope if you're watching this, you know that it was San Diego Comicon last weekend. And Marvel just went freaking nuts. Like, what
they spilled all the beans.
About? They're still announcing shit. No, I'm just kidding. They announced so much. It blew my mind. A lot of stuff I knew, we kind of knew was coming. A lot of stuff that had already been announced, but they just finally showed us dates. Maybe we should. You want to go through a little bit of a list of what they've announced? So Marvel alone. Let me see here. Phase 5 is going to start with Quantumania, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and then Secret Invasion, Disney Plus TV show. Echo, another Disney Plus TV show. Guardians 3 finally coming out. I kind of feel it's a little bit late for Guardians 3. I think we had that discussion already. I think they might have missed the boat on that one, but we'll see. Loki Season 2 is filming right now. So that'll be... I can't wait for that. I'm hoping they... Hope to God he's either the good or the bad guy of his own fucking show. But we'll see. The Marvels, which we already knew. Blade is confirmed and has a date, November 3rd, 2023. Ironheart, we already knew was also coming, is also filming right now. And then they revealed Agatha, Coven of Chaos, Agatha from WandaVision.
Yeah.
Brain fart for a second there. And Daredevil. Now, we kind of knew that was coming, but Daredevil Born Again, an 18-episode season.
I'm excited for
of Daredevil, featuring Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio. So I don't know about you guys, but that's the one I'm the most excited about. Yeah. Captain America, New World Order, featuring the Falcon as Captain America, and then Phase 6. Actually, I'm kind of excited for Phase 6.
You missed a couple in Phase 5.
I'm looking at the poster now.
there's the Marvels and Thunderbolts.
mention that.
You said the Marvels. You did not mention Thunderbolts, though.
Thunderbolts.
Oh, I missed Thunderbolts. Sorry. You know what? I'm kind of curious as to what that's going to look like. They did not announce the team, so we don't know who the Thunderbolts are going to be, especially now that the guy who played General Ross passed away. Are they just going to recast him and have somebody else play the Red Hulk? I don't know, but I'm hoping the Red Hulk is in the Thunderbolts, but we'll see.
We'll see.
So yeah, sorry, I did miss that one. But Phase 6, Fantastic Four, Avengers: The Kang Dynasty, and Avengers: Secret Fucking War.
Now, be careful. There are 2 Secret Wars in the Marvel Comics.
Oh, there are. You're correct.
It is the second Secret Wars they're going to be doing, not the first one. So the one from 2015, not the one from 1985, mainly because it is the multiverse saga, and the 2015 one did deal with multiverse stuff, whereas the 1985 one did not.
Right.
Correct.
Was the 1985 one cooler? Yes, but still, I understand what they're doing. It makes sense. So, yeah.
No, definitely. With all that said, what are you guys most excited about? I mean, we've got a bunch of stuff coming out. What's got you tingling?
Okay, nothing. How's that? I'm so tired.
Come
I'm so tired.
on.
I'm so
really?
Dude, man, it's 6 shows and 4 movies, and I gotta watch all of it just to know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
I'm so tired, dude. I'm so done. I'm so tired. I don't even know what is even Echo. What is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, neither do I. I don't care.
I think it's a new original character.
I can't keep up, man. What are they, like 2057? People are gonna have to watch like 47 Disney Plus shows and like 82 movies just to know what's going on. It's
yeah, pretty much
tiresome.
Yeah.
Like, how do you jump in? This feels like it felt like in the comics back in the 90s, where do you jump in when there's so much preceding? Can you imagine being a new person coming in and wanting to get up on the MCU? How many hours of viewing would you have to go through? God forbid. And now if you did it 2 years from now, it'd be even worse for you, because they're just jamming shows down our throat. Settle down. Okay, I'm done my rant. Sorry, we're good.
So it's funny you say that. My son just started watching all the Marvel movies from the beginning of the timeline.
Oh yeah,
they started 3 days ago, and they're on the first Thor right now. So 4 movies in, but
gotcha.
He's going to be watching it for the next month
forever.
just to get caught up.
Occupied. Yeah, that's great.
Loki Queen Cosplay says Echo's not new. Okay, well, I don't know. I've never heard of the character.
Yeah, I got no idea.
We've got a bunch of people coming in and out, and I'm seeing a lot of comments at one point, and we didn't look at them. And sorry, folks, if we didn't answer your comments. We're
Echo was in Hawkeye.
Oh, she was.
She was the one that
right.
Was deaf, right?
That deaf girl.
Yeah.
What was her name?
Echo, apparently.
Well, yes, I guess her name.
Echo.
Well, I mean, I don't know that that's what they called her in the show, but correct. And apparently she was in the comics. Okay, I didn't know that. I don't know the character.
Now they already
although
have
I like the Hawkeye show, so if it has anything to do with the Hawkeye world and if it has to do with Daredevil, which I'm assuming it will, being that why would they bring Kingpin into Hawkeye if it wasn't going to somehow tie in? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So who knows? Sorry, Jeff, I cut you off there. What were you going to say about it?
More ranting, more grumpy. I gotta keep up with my grumpy old man exterior here. My reputation precedes itself.
Well, I mean, anybody who doesn't know you, they're gonna get to know you real well tonight, I think.
Right? What was the trailer that had that little stinger at the end with Daredevil? What was that? It seemed out of place. What trailers did they drop? I'm trying to remember.
We saw Daredevil at the end of She-Hulk.
She-Hulk. So that seems tonal. That's why I'm so worried tonally. She-Hulk, they've been upfront about it. It's a straight up comedy.
Mm-hmm.
So take the Daredevil, the Charlie Cox Daredevil that you got in that Netflix show, and then put him in a comedy, a half-hour comedy. Don't tell me they're not going to mess with the tone of this character, because clearly they are.
So I want to go back to something that you and Ed were talking about last week. I think that they're starting now to do what they did in the comics, where you had the X-Men world, right? And you had a bunch of X titles that all revolved around each other that didn't really interact a whole lot other than special occasions with other characters, right? Then you had the Spider-Man characters that all interacted together, and then you had the Hell's Kitchen crew, right? We know as the Defenders, right?
The street level heroes.
The street level guys.
Yes.
They've been talking about that for ages. They want to develop the street level characters.
Absolutely.
I think they're going to really split it up between the Avengers level stuff,
right,
and the Hell's Kitchen / street level New York stuff. right? Marvel always loved New York.
Yeah, but it's even worse. Do you think She-Hulk is a street level character?
She's going to be in this. Yes, I don't
That
think
makes
she's
no
gonna
sense.
be...
She's stronger than the Hulk in some instances. She's
She
clearly
is.
there for an Avengers level threat. So why would you put Daredevil on the She-Hulk show? It makes no sense. With
I
the
mean, she's an
8,000
attorney.
things they
He's an
have coming out?
attorney. You know,
awful, terrible.
So
Terrible.
I don't know the Secret Wars storyline, but I did a little bit of research, and is that not those characters like fighting each other?
no.
And are they not setting up? Are you sure?
So
They're not setting up all these possibilities for all these weird collaborations and cross interactions between all these different characters, making it possible to setting the stage for Secret Wars. Because if you're like, why would you have She-Hulk and Daredevil in the same show? Well, maybe because they need to do that in order to have them make Secret Wars to make sense 5 years from now.
The problem with a lot of this, though, too, is Marvel's famous for not look at Civil War. Civil War really, other than like just the one basic premise
It
of
wasn't
having
Civil
to sign
War.
Sokovia Accord, it's never that. The Age of Ultron wasn't Age of Ultron. Civil War wasn't Civil War. So this might have a feeling this is probably going to be Secret Wars in name only. They'll probably borrow like one or two little elements from it, but they're not going to.
We're going to get Skrulls. Skrulls are going to take over some important people, and
now that's Secret Invasion.
Well, but it ties into Secret Wars.
There's
right?
no Skrulls in Secret Wars. Not the Marvel Comics version of it. No. It's a 9-issue series. It was, in fact, the whole premise of the Secret Wars in 2015 was Doom. Doom gets ultimate powers. He becomes God Emperor Doom, essentially, and creates Battle World. So he kind of takes the place of the Beyonder from the original one from '85. And then you've got all the heroes coming to Battle World. And yeah, there is some fighting amongst themselves, but then of course, they get put into factions type of thing. And
we got a Freakish Workshop with us here, and he's asking, why are we supposed to care now? You know?
Yeah.
And then he follows it up with more like Weekend of Ultron. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I was a little bit disappointed on how they handled Ultron, the same way as how they handled the Extremist storyline in Iron Man 3. That was... They really blew that for me, considering that was one of my favorite Iron Man storylines. But producer Jen here saying, I agree, Freakish. It leaves you never really being shocked by anything, but nothing they do will be absolute. And that's the other thing. There's never any kind of repercussion because they can just change it however they want, right? And that's the thing with the multiverse. They can just kill people off, bring them back. There's never any real... I don't know how to... Consequence. Thank you.
It's almost lazy.
Until someone doesn't want to come back, like you get your RDJs, you get your Chris Evans, and so they find a way to, write them out of the show and off the show and such. Although now that they have both time travel and multiverse, no one has to be dead. They've already brought back Gamora. No one has to stay dead now. We've talked about that before too, but I know RDJ specifically, when he was on Rogan, he was like, there's nothing left for me to do. Like, I'm not going back. Evan said it would have to be the absolute perfect storyline for him to come back, but I don't see that happening either, especially if they're doing Captain America 4 without him. So you're right. There's no real consequence for what's going to happen. It's just too much, man. I don't know when do we hit a wall with it?
I just hope that with all these different TV series and movies that you can still enjoy them as just that. Like if I want to watch Loki season 2 without watching all the other series, or if I don't want to watch any of the series, if I just want to watch the movies, that I could still enjoy and appreciate it for what it is without having to know all the backstory that they're developing in these shows. Because let's be honest, I'm not going to watch all of it. I'm already not watching.
Yeah, I'm already skipping.
Yeah,
it's too much, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, we'll see. Richard, Bakari cosplay. Do you think She-Hulk will appear in future Avengers movie in a non-comedy performance? I mean, it's possible.
We got a comment from YouTube. Why is Jeff so worried about keeping up with so many shows when he's read all the comics already years ago? He's fine if he misses one. Yeah. Please see. There you go. Please see my previous comment, Jordan, about them not keeping with canon on almost any of the established storylines. So my response to you is this.
I thought Jordan was watching us actually here on Instagram, but I guess not.
I think he was, but I think he's on YouTube now.
Friendly Canadian Geek Pool says the fake death universe. Yeah. Well, there's a bunch of comments that, you know what, I'll let you guys go through. Some of the other stuff, I mean, DC didn't really announce much. I mean, there was a new Black Adam trailer. They even announced anything else? I think that was it.
I was pretty surprised how thin they were, because they do have principal done on a couple of other projects that they didn't show anything of.
Nothing.
Blue Beetle is mostly in the can. They
Yeah, they
easily
didn't show
could have shown
anything.
some stuff from that, and then something else as well. Someone was talking about.
Well, there's
another-
the Flash, but I feel like they're trying
Oh, yes,
to
sorry, the Flash,
pull
yes.
out of the Flash somehow.
No, of course.
I think Ezra Miller is rubbing a lot of people the wrong way, and now DC is reevaluating if they just take a loss and, you know, pack up and go home.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll have to see, but
Yeah. What I keep hearing is it's too far along for them to replace him, and they spent too much on it not to give it a theatrical release instead of just putting it right on HBO Max. So it's going to go to theaters. The marketing is going to be interesting for sure, because Ezra Miller's kind of become persona non grata because of all his shenanigans and such. So I don't know, man.
yeah.
I don't know. Yeah,
There was
it's
a-
funny because they said that Marvel was going to wait a lot of their big reveals until D23, and they definitely did not.
They didn't wait.
do that.
I mean,
So I don't know if D23 is now going to be like mostly Star Wars stuff in place of, but they just had the Star Wars Celebration where they released a bunch of stuff. So I don't know. Like, I don't know what they do at D23 now, but I think DC probably went into that thinking the same thing. Like, well, Marvel's going to have a very muted thing because DC's still going to have Fandom this year, right?
they are,
so I'm
right? Which is where they're going to
guessing-
announce most of their stuff. Yeah.
Right. So they kind of held back a little bit, but now everybody's like, well, Marvel kicked DC's ass. And I'm like, well, I mean, sure, absolutely. They did. They revealed more stuff. Spill the beans.
Yes,
we're
the
getting,
beans are coming. The
we're
beans
getting
are
to the
coming.
beans.
The beans are coming.
Yes.
Loki Quid's fun fact: you have more.
What did she say?
You have more of a chance being assaulted by Ezra Miller in Hawaii than bitten by a shark.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not wrong. She's not wrong.
Oh yeah. The only thing I'm excited is The Witcher and the Boys at this point. Says Freakish. You know what? The Boys. I mean, I'm curious to where they're going to take the next season, but X-Men
It's
and Deadpool
brilliant.
3, but they haven't announced anything for X-Men and Deadpool 3. So whether or not they're actually going to come in Phase 6 is like, who knows?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say the list I'm looking at here for Phase 6 is a little light. It's only got three. It's
only got three.
So there's.
Yeah.
I don't think they're coming. I think they're going to
No?
probably kick off Phase 7.
I mean, you're talking like 2026,
I know.
2027?
I know. But where would they fit into the multiverse saga? I don't think they do.
I mean, they probably don't. You're right.
Yeah.
So I don't think we get them until the
Yeah.
beginning of Phase 7, and that would be a hell of a way to kick off Phase 7. So
It
True.
would. It
Yeah.
would.
Yeah.
I
are there beans? Are we spilling the beans?
mean, we're 20 minutes in. There's a bunch of people joining. Maybe it's time. Maybe we should just spill the beans and let everybody know. You know, create a little bit of excitement for the beans.
the beans.
Maybe we should make a
beans.
T-shirt for Fan Expo called
The beans.
Anthony Spilled the Beans. Guys, we're going to say it right here. If you're going to Fan Expo 2022, not only are you going to see us from the Geeks and Company and Anthony from Cosplay Alliance, but you're going to see us in our own booth.
Woo!
That's right. We've got our own booth at Fan Expo
Yes, we do.
2022.
Yes, we do.
We've got our own booth. We're going to be on the 600 level, where all the freakish says, "What? Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We've got a booth." Hey, listen, it's
little
going to be
channel like
amazing. What we're going to be doing, and now I'm going to let everybody know, we're not there to sell anything. We are there to interact with you guys. We are there to take pictures. We're there to have fun. We're there to party. So we're going to be in cosplay every day. Well, except for the Thursday. The Thursday I probably won't be in cosplay, but Jeff will be, along with Megan, that Valkyrie girl. They're going to be dressed up as Corbin, Dallas, and Lilu. We can maybe talk a little bit about the lineup a little bit later, but maybe we can do that now. I don't know. But the idea is we're going to be in the booth in cosplay. You guys can come and see us, take pictures with us. You can also come and take pictures in your own cosplay with your own fans and such. You can just come, take some pictures. We're gonna have an area set up as a photo op style area, and then we're gonna have some display stuff. We're gonna have a lot of our stuff on display, a lot of our costumes on display, so that you can come and check them out. So if you missed us in our Predators on the Saturday, for example, well, all of the other days of the con, you'll be able to see our Predators on their mannequins up close and personal. Take pictures with them. Thank you very much, Jordan. Yes, sir. We have our own booth. It will be an amazing time. It's a very busy time right now because now we're trying to coordinate not only getting our cosplays done, but setting up, figuring everything out, signage, etc., etc. Con Crunch is real this year. It's real.
Yeah, more real than it's ever been. So
more
for
real
those
than it's ever been.
Familiar with the layout for Fan Expo, that you've been there plenty of times before. You have the North Building where they have the celebs and a lot of the vendors, and the South Building is seems to be, anyways, the cosplay guests are in the North Building, don't get me wrong, but the South Building at the bottom of the escalators are basically where a lot of the cosplayers hang out, as well as the level just above that, which is the 600 level, where they put all the big huge murals and banners. And you typically see, because the lighting in there is so uniform, you typically see a lot of the anime cosplayers and such in that level with a gaggle of photographers. Sean Ward had a booth there a couple of years ago, the last time we had a big full Fan Expo. So that's where we're going to be. That's where the cosplay red carpet is this year, by the way, on the same level that we're going to be at. So if you're going to the South Building and you're going to the bottom of the escalators, you're going to see us. You're going to walk right past our booth. So don't be surprised that we're going to grab you, bring you into the booth, and get a couple shots with you against the backdrop.
Definitely. And I'll be doing a special Fan Expo magazine as well, so you might see yourself in there.
Exactly.
There you go. That's right. If you come in your costumes, take pictures, we will... I don't know if I should spill those beans, but maybe I just will. We're supposed to have a photographer there on the Saturday. We want to get some nice pictures. We can't have him for the full weekend, but he will be there on the Saturday, at least for a couple hours. So, Anthony, we at least on the Saturday, we'll have a bunch of really nice professional pictures for the magazine.
Yes.
So if you're by on the weekend, come and take pictures. You know, there will be on our Instagram, on the Cosplay Alliance Instagram, in the magazine. Listen, we're going to be all over the place.
Yeah, and you'll be doing a live podcast on site as well. So
we will every day. We're going to have a very special live podcast from the show floor.
Yep.
We're also going to try to go live here and there throughout the day, show people around, show what's going on at the booth. So make sure you keep an eye out on both the Cosplay Alliance and the Geeks & Co. accounts here on Instagram, because we're going to be doing a bunch of stuff covering Fan Expo 2022.
You can tell, but we're very, very excited to be doing this. This is bananas. Are you getting into your Spider-Man on Saturday? Messiah Comics said, no, actually Spider-Man on Friday, because my good friends JS and Rob there are doing their Spider Villains. So we're actually going to be all themed up on Friday, and then we'll be themed up again on Sunday. So
yeah, so maybe we can talk about it quickly. Friday will be Spider-Man. So Spider-Man, Doc Ock, and Vulture. Thursday is Corbin Dallas and Lilu from The Fifth Element.
Yep.
Friday is Spider-Man. So Doc Ock, Vulture, and Spider-Man. Saturday, there's a big, huge Lord of the Rings group. So they're going to be doing their thing. They're probably going to be hanging at our booth for a part of the day, because like all of you guys are in that group. Like Ed is in that group, I think. Mike is in that booth.
Mike is definitely in it. Yeah, I'm not sure Ed's going to be in it. Megan's there. Yeah. Galadriel.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a bunch of people in Lord of the Rings get-ups. We're going to be in our Predators on Saturday.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really go with the Lord of the Rings folks, but we're going to be doing Predators on Saturday. Sunday is a Batman-themed day. So Mr. Jeff over here is going to have his new Battinson, the Batman outfit.
Correct.
Mr. Rob the Bad Guy, or actually on Instagram over there, Mr. Rob the Bad Guy is going to be in his Riddler from, again, the Batman. I'll be wearing my the Batman themed or styled Red Hood, which, you know, doesn't exist in that universe, but hey, whatever. Who gives
Yet.
Just cosplay, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Yet, fair enough. Doesn't exist yet. Yeah. And that's our lineup for the weekend. I'm trying to convince Anthony to get his Deathstroke on with us on Sunday.
Yeah, if I can, I will. But I'll definitely bring Green Lantern. I'm hoping to get a Sub-Zero costume as well.
Nice.
Ooh. You've been talking about that for a long time.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to pick it up from I don't know if you know Christian Pereira on Instagram, so I'm probably gonna buy his.
Sweet. Jordan saying, "Holy heck, I love the ambition of all the fun you'll be having at the booth. Are we having another video blog about the weekend too?"
We
Yes.
will.
Yes.
What that video is going to look like, I think, is going to be a little bit different than the return. If the people watching have not yet seen the return, make sure you go check it out right here on YouTube. Well, for the people on Instagram, go to YouTube, go to the Geeks and Co. Go check out the return.
Go check it out.
It's our documentary style video from last year's Fan Expo, which was our experience getting back at the con. I think this year's Fan Expo video is going to be more about everybody else's experience. Now that we've got a full-fledged Fan Expo, because we didn't get a full-fledged Fan Expo last year. We only got the limited. So for anybody that wants to be in next year's Fan Expo video, make sure you come by and see us. We're going to be doing interviews with people. We're going to have a couple chairs, hopefully, so we can have a sit down with some people. And
yeah, of course.
Got a nice microphone that we can, use. And
the return.
So yeah, we're definitely going to be doing a lot of filming and hopefully have a nice part 2 to the return. The return 2.
Yeah, the return 2. Electric
I'm
Boogaloo.
announcing it right now. The return 2 will be coming.
If it's not called Return to Electric Boogaloo, I'm quitting. I'm never coming on this podcast again. Michael Icon is saying the return is amazing. He's only saying that because he's in it. That's the only reason why he's saying that. He just skips to his parts and then he watches his parts and then he turns it off. Oh,
that's why it's got 6,000 views. No,
it's got like an 8 out of 10 at least on IMDb.
I wish I could go. Yeah. Hey, I get it, man. Fan Expo is a big deal. It's a big commitment. It's 4 days. It's right in the middle of high summer, so heat's an issue, and the air conditioning in the place can't keep up with it because it's just shoulder to shoulder. It can take upwards of 40 minutes to an hour to get from the north building to the south building and back on days like Saturday because it is so packed, unless you're the 501st. Make way for the 501st.
Whatever.
Hopefully I get another experience with that.
Yeah, I don't step foot in the north building anymore. It's too much.
No, it's not worth going across. It just isn't. And I'm not trying to discourage anybody from doing that. If you've got the time and the patience to do that, and especially if you're not in cosplay, go ahead. But man, when you're already dying from the heat, and the south building is kind of where it's at for cosplay. That's why that 600 level is there. That's where the red carpet is. That's where all the banners are. That's where that carpeted area is with the funky neon lighting for all the cool shots. So, yeah. And that's where we'll be.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Where all the cool kids are.
That's right.
The only reason I might go to the north building is to go see Aaron from Married Makers. They have a booth.
He has a booth.
North building. They're one of the featured cosplay guests.
Yeah, my buddy Reed's over there too, but man, oh man.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? Just getting there is a pain in the ass, especially if you're in costume. Coming back is like, if you go from the south building going to the north building, I feel it's not as bad. But if you're in the north building trying to get back to the south building, it's just pandemonium.
No, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare.
Is. It really is.
And I get some of the north buildings.
Then and walk around, says Friendly Canadian Geek Pool. I mean, that's also like a 40-minute walk if you go outside.
Yeah.
Because you got to go all the way around.
No kidding, all the way. And I get it too, like especially if you're staying at the Intercontinental, which is the hotel that's attached to it, you can walk right into the north building from the hotel. You never have to go outside at all. So I get that is convenience, right? And it's not. I'm not saying don't go to the north building. There's all kinds of cool shit in the north building. Typically for me, I try to hit the north building on Thursday and Friday. That way I'm not getting, it's not swampy and crazy with people, because Saturday, man. Yeah, Saturday, especially this year, the first full Fan Expo that we've had since the pandemic, it's going to be bananas. Every con I've gone to that's been the first one back so far has been bananas. Toronto Comicon, Niagara Falls Comicon were packed.
The last one
Anime North was turning people away. Like,
oh really?
Yeah.
The last one I was at was Comic-Con. That was bonkers. Like, I don't think I'm glad we have a booth, because I don't even think I want to leave the booth area.
No.
To be honest, they went over limit for sure.
Yeah.
For sure they went over limit.
Yeah.
Because on that Saturday afternoon, by 3:00, you can't even walk around anymore.
Yeah, but that's still
what
not.
What are you supposed to fucking do? Like, you can't walk through the show.
But that is as packed as that was in March. That's still not as bad as it gets with Fan Expo.
Wow.
Fan Expo is still even worse than that. Now, mind you, there's more things there, right? There's actual booths in this. Like, when you get to the south building, you get to the bottom of the escalator.
Yeah, there's gonna be booths there too.
In the causeway too. Yeah.
Are you guys gonna be masking up?
Like Anthony asked,
well, I mean, I'm gonna have.
No, yeah, your COVID mask, whatever.
That's a good question.
I've been so successful so far with pushing my luck that
that you're gonna keep pushing
I'm
it.
just gonna keep pushing my luck. I'm starting to think I'm immune.
Yeah, I thought the same thing until I got it, and then it knocked me on my ass, and it's still knocking me on my ass.
Yeah,
I absolutely should. I mean, Friday I'm in Spider-Man, so the mask is got it built in.
Yeah,
but
and that's the thing,
days,
right? Saturday I'm in Predator, so I mean, I mean that's people on Instagram can't see it, but I mean nothing's getting through that mask.
All my my outfits are masks. I got a helmet, a mask, and two masks.
I figured out how to fix the crack in my helmet. Bring me your helmet, and then I'll give you mine so you can fix my lights.
I figured out
I'll fix your
Figure out
helmet.
how to fix my helmet. Give me yours.
No, I bring me your helmet. I'll fix it, and then I'll give you mine so you can fix my lights.
All right.
I got an LED out. So yeah, so Fan Expo. I mean, it should be a lot of fun. I can't wait. I absolutely can't wait. I hope we see all of you guys there. I mean, it's
a long time coming. It's been a long time coming.
Yep.
3.5 weeks to go, eh?
2.5 weeks. Well, no, 3.5 weeks.
3.5 weeks. We
Yeah,
can do it.
3.5 weeks.
We can do it. We have the technology. We can do it.
Yeah. Have you guys
Yes.
seen the new trailer for the Rings of Power?
I did.
What are you guys thinking?
I missed it.
I'm thinking the production values are off the hook. And I know there's going to be some people like Crazy Mike and others that are going to be like, well, they're already coming out of the woodwork, right? It's not canon. It's blah, 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 blah. Yeah, they're not making it for you. It's the same argument that we make about Marvel. You know why Marvel doesn't have to stick to canon on any of their shit? Because they're not making it for you. They're making it for the general public.
Mm-hmm.
They're making it for people that haven't read all the books and don't know all the things, because that group of people makes up less than 1% of the population. They don't care. As long as it looks cool and it's a great story and the performances are good, perfect. Rings of Power was amazing.
So I'm gonna do a very big supposition. I don't know if that's the right word, but
I don't
what
know.
if? Okay, what if it crash and burns because it's just absolute garbage? Do you then say, well, they should have stuck to the canon and
No, they should have executed it better. They should have had better writers. They should have had better performances and better actors. You've said that yourself before. It doesn't really matter what the source material is, as long as whatever you're giving me is a good story with good performances and good execution. It makes no difference whatsoever. Marvel's been doing it for 12, 15 years now.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's all you got to do. Just give me a good story with good performances and good execution, and it's going to be great. I don't care. Mike's gonna lose his mind. Our friend Crazy Mike Cosplay knows more about Lord of the Rings than probably the Tolkien estate, but and he can be upset and he can be mad. And there's gonna be guys like him that are that familiar with it that are gonna be mad and upset. But again, they make up such a tiny little part of the populace. It's just got to be for you and me and the geeks that don't know it. Does it look? That trailer looked amazing.
Yeah, that Balrog at the end, bud.
The production values on that are through the roof, man.
Yeah.
So they're spending the money.
Dude, they're spending. I heard something to like they're spending $1 billion or something like that on this show.
Really?
Like the amount of money they're spending now, $1 billion may not be the right amount, but I remember
over the 5
seeing
seasons.
the budget for the show, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, $200 million a season over 5 seasons is one.
Well, there you go. So $1 billion.
Yeah,
it's insane.
Yeah, in the membrane.
They're spending $1 billion on this show.
What about House of the Dragon?
I mean, I've never been able to sit through and watch Game of Thrones.
Don't.
Me neither.
I've only seen to the end of season 5 because that's where it got to the books, and I didn't want the show.
Sorry. Let me rephrase. I've never been able to sit through the first episode of Game of Thrones.
Oh wow,
that's fair.
I've started it a couple times
after season 5. So,
well, I don't know. All I know is I don't know it, so I don't know what to expect from this show or if it's even going to be up my alley.
So the problem is they're doing again what they did with Game of Thrones. So Game of Thrones went to shit after the 5th and 6th seasons because there was no more source material to draw on. So the 2 guys that were making it had to basically make shit up for the final 2 seasons, and that's where it really fell off and went to shit.
Mm-hmm.
House of the Dragon is based on a book that George R. R. Martin has done called Fire and Blood, and it's I think it's 300 years before Game of Thrones,
right?
And it's essentially the rise and fall of the Targaryens, and it's 2 books, but he's only released the first book. He hasn't released the second book yet, and it's George R.R. Martin. So who the hell knows when the second book's going to come out? But they're still going to start a show, and they're still going to base it, and they're going to hit the same wall where they don't have the rest of the material, and they're going to have to make it up on their own. So could be terrible. I don't know. It's already a prequel, which I hate. So I mean, but again, as long as it's done well and written well, it's got Matt Smith in it. I like Matt Smith. Costuming looks great. I'm sure the effects are going to be there. I don't know if they'll have the same kind of spend that they had on Game of Thrones, but
apparently they moved production from New Zealand to England. Just friendly Canadian Geek Pool. I did not know that.
For Lord of the Rings or for...
Sorry, for Lord of the Rings, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's right.
I know you were talking about the House of Dragons or House of the Dragon or whatever. My mind is on Lord of the Rings.
Well, I think the biggest hill that House of the Dragon is going to have to climb is none of that. It's going to have to climb the negative feedback to Game of Thrones. Because they're not hiding the fact
100%.
They're not hiding the fact that it's based on it, right? I think that's what ended up ultimately killing the Suicide Squad as well. It couldn't get over the hump of the taint of the original Suicide Squad film, even though it's a very different film. I think they're going to have the same problem with House of the Dragon, but it is on HBO Max, so HBO's pretty good at making TV shows. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not sure how to pronounce this name, but TMBLONJ says, so is it the unspoken rule that all of you have to have a beard and glasses or flat brim hats? No, we're just a bunch of old men, a bunch of old Gen Xers that aren't getting any younger. So we wear the beard to hide the drooping face and the glasses because these two are going blind because they're too old.
Beards are Spanx for men.
There you go.
So you know. It hides a lot of sins, that beard.
Loki Quinn Cosplay says big money on the show. Yeah, I mean that's huge money.
Yeah, but Morbius also had Matt Smith. Yeah, I haven't watched Morbius yet, so I don't know.
Neil Temple says I'm looking forward to Ring of Power. I love the stories of the Second Age. I don't know a whole lot about it. My understanding is that it's all just in the appendices. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, what I read was that they had an opportunity to anything that was outside of, so they get the 4 books and the appendices, and that's all they get. They don't get the Silmarillion, they don't get the Unfinished Tales, they don't get any of the ancillary works that really fills in a lot of the history. What I've been told is anytime they ran into something that they wanted to use from that, they had to then go to Tolkien's estate and ask specifically if they could. And I guess everything they asked, the Tolkien estate did allow them to do. But what I found out the other day, I was just reading the other day, is the reason why we're getting so many seasons and the spend is already so big, because that was the only way that they would be allowed to do it. The Tolkien estate said specifically, if you're going to do this, it has to be a minimum of 2 to 5 seasons, and you've got to spend this much money on it. So, yeah, otherwise you can't have it and you're not doing it. So, yeah, dude, Bezos and Amazon are taking a massive swing at this. Like, this could be atrocious, but they've already guaranteed it's going to be at least 2 seasons, even if it's dog shit. You're going to get 2 seasons of this show, minimum. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I really hope it's better than the Wheel of Time. I don't mind the Wheel of Time, but it's not groundbreaking, amazing, blow my mind. I haven't watched it at all. Yeah, it's okay. It's just not like, but it's in that kind of same realm, that kind of feeling or whatever, like fantasy, high fantasy stuff. I hope it's better than that. That's my only hope right now. I don't know, man. Should be interesting.
I don't know. I mean, all I know is House of the Dragon. I don't know enough about Game of Thrones to really understand what it's all about and be interested in it. Lord of the Rings, however, I mean, I love the Lord of the Rings, and the trailer got me hyped up. And again, I don't know enough about the Lord of the Rings to understand what people's gripes are with it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's
I can't even understand why they have an issue with it because I don't know enough about it, right? So
yeah,
I'm sure if I was if I knew Lord of the Rings as much as I knew Star Trek, I might be all up in arms like they are.
Oh, don't get them started on Star
Are
Trek.
Are they pulling a Discovery here with the show?
Oh,
I mean, I hope they're not.
Here we go.
I hope they're not.
Why? Look, you don't like Discovery?
Look at the live viewers just dip sharply.
Oh, here we go again.
Yeah.
Nope.
Michael, I guess is what about Lord of the Rings? I want Harvey's now. Well, hey, I mean,
Michael is Lord of the Rings, 100%. I want a picture of you, Michael, with an onion ring on your finger, saying there can be only one, or whatever it is that they say. in the darkness behind them. Blah blah blah.
Precious.
Hey, let's get off of San Diego Comicon for a second, and let's go back to cosplay. Jeff, so you received your Batman.
I did.
And then you've been working on the cowl. Have you figured that out yet?
He made a second cowl, a bigger second cowl, and he sent it to me, au gratis. So I have it here with me, the second cowl.
Oh, so it's already there.
It's already here, and it fits,
And it fits.
a million times better. Yep, put some padding in there, and yeah, it's. I think we're good. So
perfect. So
yep, one ring to rule them all. That's what I meant to say. Thank you, psychoanalysis. That's what I meant to say. Yeah. That.
For those that don't know, when Jeff's Batman suit showed up, the cowl, I guess, just was too small.
Way too small.
Over your head.
No. No, I did some modifications. If worst came to worst, I could use that cowl as well. So I'll probably bring it as like a backup. But the new one's way more comfy. Way more comfy.
Yeah, and I mean that suit looks amazing. You guys
once
go check it out.
Why?
And it's all foam. That blew my mind.
All EVA foam. Why?
I thought I was good with foam, but that is.
Yeah. No, it's pretty dope. I think it's foam cosplay is what he is on Instagram and on Etsy as well, because I got it off Etsy. So
foam cosplay. Well,
I'm pretty sure it's foam cosplay. Yeah. Oh, Tanith. Yep. Yes, the onion ring has to be on his finger, Tanith. You friggin' Jesus! I'm telling you.
Dread foam cosplay?
No, let me see if I can find him. Hold on. Oh! I just spilled my beer. Damn it!
I mean, when I search foam cosplay, the number 2 choice that comes up is R31 Studios, which is a fucking legend in the world of foam smithing. Anthony, you need to get R31 on your next prop challenge. And
R31
for those that didn't know, we did an episode, or a pilot episode of what we're calling Forged in Foam, Cosplay Alliance YouTube channel.
Yes.
You had 6 contestants come on. They all battled in a 1-hour do it now challenge. We gave them a theme of Stranger Things.
Yes.
Surviving the upside down, not the upside down.
Yes, it is the upside down.
Is it the upside down?
Yeah.
I can't believe I got it right this time. I usually get it wrong.
Get a beer down.
Let's drink some more beer.
Such a waste. Hang on, sorry. I'll get you
the pertinent information here momentarily.
It is.
Let me go to Etsy and look at my purchases.
So make sure you go check out Forged in Foam on the Cosplay Alliance YouTube channel. It was a lot of fun. We had Willow Creative, amazing cosplayer. Our buddy Fred Wolf Cosplay.
Yeah, foam cosplay, by the way. That's his foam cosplay, all one word. That's his Instagram.
Cosplay, all one word. There
yes,
we go.
Sir.
Yes.
Karsten?
Yes.
Followed by both of you. You're already following them.
I am already. No, I'm not.
Yeah, Geeks and Co is.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm not on my personal. Well, that's.
Oh, I got you.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Oh holy shit. Hey, listen, if you guys on Instagram are watching, go check out this guy's Instagram. It's foam cosplay, all one word. That's some cool stuff there.
Yeah.
Very cool.
It was reasonable. I could have gotten something more screen accurate if I wanted to spend anywhere between $1,800 and $2,500, but I did not want to spend that much, so I got that instead.
I mean, I don't know if it's appropriate. Did you mind me asking how much she sold that Batman for?
I can tell you that he has since dropped the price, so you can have all of that for quite a bit less than what I paid for it. I can tell you that right now. I paid about $600 for it, and he's got it on right now the same thing for $477. Plus shipping, plus another $40 shipping to Canada. So you could have the whole damn setup for about $500. Now, that's set A, I think, which is including the cowl. You would still have to provide your own cape, undersuit, pants, belts, and stuff. So it really is just the armor itself that you're seeing there. So,
no cowl?
He's got 2 different sets, one with a cowl and one without. So
if you wanted measurements and he makes it to your measurements, or is it kind of like
you'll have to send him your height to make sure that the templates that he's got for this are going to fit you, and he'll adjust it accordingly if it doesn't. But yeah, he doesn't. It's not necessarily a custom piece. It's one.
Right.
I would say it's sort of one size. So you'd have to. Now it's all adjustable. It's all got not Velcro, but it's all got straps on it with
Okay, yeah.
parachute clips on it and such. So, but yeah, I got someone working on the cape for me right now, and yeah, once that's done,
Are you going leather cape or?
It's a fabric cape that's kind of shiny on the outside and matte on the inside, so it'll work.
Cool.
I've seen the material; it's good. Oh my god, I almost missed the podcast again.
Victoria's here.
Side. Yes,
You did almost miss the podcast. Where the hell were you?
Yeah,
She might have missed the beans though.
Oh, I might.
She already had a can of beans.
I already fed her the beans.
Damn it! You did spill the beans.
Well, because we're supposed to be doing a cosplay together on one of the days, so I kind of had to let her know. Like
What day?
Sunday. She's bringing her Catwoman from.
Perfect.
Oh,
Victoria,
yes.
come and hang out. We will be at the booth. That's right. The Geeks Go Cosplay Alliance booth at Fan Expo 2022.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
That's right.
We're going to be
excited.
there. Come on and hang out. I get the beans first. Yes, I guess.
So it was Jeff who spilled the beans then.
It was me who spilled the beans.
Okay.
Absolutely. Jordan saying, "Wow, Victoria is the new Jordan showing up the slate." Absolutely.
exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
for sure. Only she's a lot nicer than you, Jordan. So we're gonna.
Mhm.
Well, you keep saying so.
Well, it's true. Yeah, she's actually a little bit relieved. She was a little bit concerned about going to Fan Expo because it's going to be so packed and so huge and everything. But now that she'll have kind of like a base of operations to work out of at the booth there, that she's a little more relieved. So yeah.
Well, that's the
good.
thing, right? It'll be nice for, almost anybody, right? If you're a cosplayer and you want to come and hang out, right?
Yeah,
Like we'll have
sure.
a spot and,
Yep.
of course.
We might not be able to
there's-
accommodate everybody. Don't get me wrong.
No, like
but
if there's 100 people there, we won't be all able to take pictures at the same time. But as
That's
long
right.
as people are conscious about, everybody else that's there, yeah,
Mhm.
come and hang out. It'll be a fantastic time. Hopefully, make some good content, right?
there's no
great
doubt there.
return to video again. Let's pitch it again. Why not?
For those, yeah, we don't have an exact local. We can't tell you yet exactly where the booth is. Yeah, there we go. Valkyrie girl say the same thing. Me too. Feeling a lot better about Saturday now. And then the Dirk says, yes, I was high key panicking. I'm not leaving your booth all weekend. You're stuck with me, says Victoria. So yeah, there we go. Yeah. So yeah, the spots are quote unquote.
So Victoria's
but
on booth duty on Saturday at lunchtime.
There you go.
And
we're gonna bugger off to Steam Whistle and raise a few. And
we're gonna go drink some beer.
that's right.
And,
You guys have the booth. You guys, yeah. It'll be girls get it done. That's what you guys will do. You and Megan and Jennifer can just man the booth, and boys will piss off and have a pint or 12.
Oh, there you go.
Sounds like a plan.
That's the damn problem with the Steam Whistle. Right?
Hell
You go in there, you're not having just a pint.
No, you can't have one pint. No, that unfiltered.
You
is just-
know.
You're getting a flight.
Bakari Cosplay saying, sign off, guys. Can't wait to check your booth at Fan Expo. So excited. My first 4-day Fan Expo. Got a hotel across the street. Awesome. Richard,
Perfect.
can't wait
See you
to
there,
see you there.
Richard.
It'll be awesome. We'll woman the booth. Yes,
There you
yes, we
go.
will.
Women the shit out of that booth.
Woman the shit out of that booth. That's right. Yep. You guys go right ahead. No one's coming to the booth to see the dudes anyway.
Yeah.
No.
Let's be fair.
No.
No
Yeah.
people that come to this booth.
Yeah. Megan and Victoria, you guys want to run the booth? Knock yourself out.
Yeah, for me, it's about having a home base, like everybody else is saying, right? Like our costumes are so big, especially our Doc Ock and Vultures. They're going to be so massive that
Can't even really walk around in the Predators.
no, it's hard enough in the Predators. I can only imagine, right?
Oh, but you guys are gonna get swamped at that booth on Saturday when you guys are in your Predators. You guys won't. It's gonna be bananas, like bananas.
Hopefully,
Oh yeah. Trust me on this. It's going to be crazy.
yeah.
It's very crazy.
Very,
yeah,
very
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
And I can't wait. I'll be
I'm
wearing,
looking forward to it.
I'm wearing Boromir, so I'll be melting and dying because there's like 4 layers of bullshit on me. But and a
Well,
wig.
with the amount
Wig.
of foam we're wearing, dude.
Yeah, you're gonna be sweating like crazy.
That's gonna be
Yeah.
not great. Usually my home base is whatever the closest wall to the 501st is at. Listen, you want to go hang out with those 501st guys?
Yeah, we won't be on the same
We're-
level. as the
Shots
501st.
fired. Shots
We're
fired.
way cooler than the 501st guys.
Yeah,
You come hang out with
we're
us.
going to be where
Actually put
the
some effort
cosplay
into
red
our
carpet
costumes.
is.
That's right.
Plastic mold.
Not all like it's not good enough for us. Yeah. Okay.
They're
By the way,
just
I have.
cheap
By the way,
plastic molds.
I I have so many good friends in the 501st. There's individual people I really enjoy in the 501st. The group as a whole is terrible, but the individual people in the group I do enjoy. I'm just saying that for all my friends that might be watching this that are in the 501st, are gonna be like, dude, I don't like what you stand for, guys. Everything else, you guys individually are great people. Your overall mantra about, you're not good enough to sit with us. Yeah, I hate that. Look at Anthony's hat. That's what I'm talking about. Cosplay is for everyone, boys.
Well, that
It
being
doesn't
said,
matter what the fuck you're cosplaying. You don't have to be wearing a movie quality cosplay
Exactly.
to be cosplaying. You could be wearing a fucking t-shirt and it could be cosplay as far as I'm fucking concerned. Like,
damn right.
Sorry, Anthony, didn't mean to cut you off there, bud.
no, I'm just saying. That being said, I gotta get going. So
yeah, all good, brother.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just make sure you guys show up, take your pictures. I'll be there. We'll all be there. So it's gonna be a fun time.
Yeah, it will be.
Hell yeah. Well, can't wait to be there with you, brother.
Yep.
Later, bud.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, man. Thanks, Anthony.
How do I exit this? Hold on.
You should be able to just leave.
Let's make sure we have one final struggle of technology.
Yes. By the way, Anthony, you're still on Instagram. Oh, he can't hear us anymore.
Yeah.
And he's still there on Instagram.
That's great.
There he is. Later,
bud.
Loki Quid Cosplay says, "I'll bring the girls." Oy.
Yeah, I hope you know what she's talking
For
about.
the after show.
Yeah.
They're costumers. Yeah. So the 501st, you're right. They call themselves a costuming group.
Yes.
They're not cosplayers.
Yeah. Some of them get really upset actually when you call them cosplayers. So that's
They
all
do.
that's all I call them when I see them as
do.
cosplayers. But yeah. Nice cosplay. I'm a costumer. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over your.
So I noticed the cheap plastic costume.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You're wearing that.
You're going hard
30
on this,
plastic.
eh?
Yeah.
I love this, but I got some like-minded people about the 501st. It's awesome.
Yeah. No, I mean, look, I don't mind the 501st per se. I just think that they're not for me. Yep. They can't be for everybody. Nothing can be for everybody. So we shouldn't be ragging on them too much. Because they're not all talented enough to be making their own cosplays and
I mean, to have that kind of ego.
Sorry, Jeff.
Yeah, I don't. No. It was a good setup though too. I honestly, the costume itself, that's because again, cosplay is for everyone. I don't care about that. It's that whole your stuff isn't good enough to sit with us shit. That's where it really falls off for me because cosplay should be about inclusivity, and they're the exact opposite of that. So
yeah.
That's where it falls off.
Which I don't get that whole your shit's not good enough to sit with us because some of it I've seen is like I've been saying is
it's not
good
great
enough to sit with yourself either.
But
I
I
saw
mean,
a
it's
Revan
still
501st that looked like shit, and I was like, "How is this guy in the 501st? Like my Revan is garbage, and it looks way better than his."
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
So anyway,
and of course the arrogance as well, right? There's a
look,
reason.
he says, "If I met my kid, I met my kid and her
You
friend."
lying sack of shit.
Yes, I'm sure that's
You're not turning
exactly
this
what you
into
meant.
A podcast of lies.
That's a weird name for them, but okay.
Yeah. My kids. Yeah, I'm enlisting the 501st to have an insurrection at the Geeks & Co booth. Oh, have you
Bring 'em
seen
on.
those guys?
They can't shoot. They can't aim.
Yeah,
Yeah, they can't shoot shit. Yeah.
The camera. Trust me.
We're gonna have a couple predators, bud.
Please, and I'll be born
decapitate
with a
them quick.
sword and a shield. Please bring them over to the booth on Saturday. That's not going to be a problem. We're going to go through them like a hot knife through butter. Easy peasy.
And then we'll get out of it with not at one single blaster burn.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Go ahead and enlist them, and then on our way over to their booth, they'll be like, "Make way!" And I'll be like, "Go around, you lazy shits."
I laughed when we were at Fan Expo Limited in our Predators, and there was a 501st Vader.
Geeks and Coup.
And he was staring at us from across the hallway, like he was by the 501st booth, and we were down the middle aisle, and he was just standing there staring us down, and I could tell he was staring us down because as we moved, he was following us right the whole time we were there. And then when we got close to him, the guy is like 5'4", and I'm like, "What?
That'll happen.
How are you 501st? Like what the fuck?"
Well, they don't have any height restrictions, nor should they. Cosplay's for everyone. Let's not be
Well,
disrespectful.
it is. It's just funny
I know.
that this is a 501st Vader, and he was
know.
a tiny little guy, right?
That's why my scout is not approved. Guns out. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care about that stuff.
Again.
Listen,
no. If you're in the 501st, And,
it's totally
and you
fine.
like
We're just
that,
playing.
Kid.
that's cool.
Just playing.
But yeah, if you don't come to our booth, we're not going to be upset. Anyways, so
No. Listen, if they want to come by and take pictures, that's 100% cool.
No, forget it.
For me,
you're not invited.
For me, the whole having a set of rules to cosplay by or to costume by is it's not me. I do it by my own rules, and that's it. So, and everybody should do by their own rules. So that's the only thing, the only issue I have. Michael Icon says coming through, yeah, because that's what they tend to do, right? They just tend to come through and tell people they're coming through. Yeah, exactly. Jeff, you are now frozen on Instagram.
Yeah, hold on, I'll be back.
Hopefully we're still live since you were running that live.
Yeah, no, we're good. I just had to respond
to
a text from my daughter.
There we go. Is she not listening anymore? She was on.
Oh, I don't know if she's on or not, but she texted me and I texted her back. And yeah, as soon as I'm done the podcast, I will resolve that particular issue. But
well, listen, guys, we've been online for about an hour. I got to get back to painting. I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
lie.
we can start wrapping this up.
So much.
Yeah,
to do. It's
going
stupid.
back out to the shop.
If you go to my Instagram, you'll actually see a little sneak peek of the beginning of the paint job. Very, very beginning of the paint job. So yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, I gotta head out to the store and grab about 9 cans of paint, but
that's my problem. So I just ripped through 2 cans of peel coat, 2 cans of flat black, and 2 cans of silver in less than 24 hours. I just shredded through those cans, bud. Yeah. And now I'm almost done, and I'm realizing, fuck, I'm going to need 1 more can of each. So
isn't that the
so when I go in, it's going to be sold out, and I'm going to be like,
yes, I took it all. So you better get there soon.
You got to bring your helmet to him anyway. So when you're there dropping off the helmet, just whoop, just scoop that shit up.
Well, I'm out.
Yeah.
Can't scoop it, I'm out.
Oh no, but if you go and clean him out and then he's
yeah.
I've got to get ready. I got to lay out. I got Superman in behind me there because I'm doing DC Super Pets tomorrow comes out.
Oh yeah.
Starring Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart and a bunch of other guys. And London Comicon is putting on a thing at Imagine Cinemas here in London. They've got a Batman coming out. They asked me to come out as Superman for the movie. So yeah, it'll be lots of fun as far as that goes.
So be a fun time.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get to see the movie?
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. Hello, gentlemen, off work early enough to catch yous live. Thanks. That's my buddy Steve. That's screwed in London. So how you doing, buddy? You're catching us at the very tail end, Steve. We're about to get out of here.
Off, yeah.
We're rambling the whole time.
But you come see us at Fan Expo at our booth.
That's right. Yes. Come see us at Fan. If you're going to Fan Expo, Steve, come see us at our booth. We will have a booth on the 600 level ourselves in the Cosplay Alliance. We're gonna have lots of pictures, lots of photos, lots of fun, lots of cosplayers. So come see us. Absolutely, for sure.
Producer Jen had an idea of making buttons.
Yep.
And I was like, okay, whatever. Buttons. What the fuck? Well, okay. And then I saw the buttons. And I'm like, ooh, that's a great idea. So we're making Winston buttons.
Nice.
And they're the different Winstons. There's going to be a Trek Winston. There's going to be a Mando Winston. And there's going to be we're just going to be giving them away at the show. Come and get your Geeks Go button.
Fan Expo in Toronto, Steve. In Toronto. The big show next month.
Fan Expo 2022.
Third week of August. 4 days. Be there or be rectangular. Heck yeah. I'm not sure if I can make it in London or not. Yeah, no, definitely not in London. Anywho,
all right,
gentlemen.
Yes, sir. Hey, listen, thanks everybody for sticking with us. I mean, we've had a lot of people come and go over the period of the hour, but for the people that did stick with us through the end, thank you so much. We love you guys. We always love the interaction. I mean, that's it. I think
that's
we ever need anything. Does anybody want?
No, you guys get your ass back to work.
Yeah, fuck it. See you guys later. Thanks for watching. Stay geeky. We'll see you next week.
Peace.
Oh, wait, no. Hang on. Time out.
Come back.
Don't go to it. Next week, Geek Boutique is taking a break. So we won't be going live next week. I will be on vacation. I'm going to be away. I know everybody's in con crunch mode. We're going to take a break next week, so there won't be a Geek Boutique next week. We will be back the following week, and then the week after that, we're going to have like 5 episodes that week. Well, no, not true. We're going to have 4 episodes. We're going to do the Thursday live from the show, and then we're going to do a special Friday, Saturday, and Sunday Geek Boutique. So
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
Get your fill.
don't worry, we're not going to be there next week, but then you're gonna have enough of us. You're going to be like, who the fuck are these guys? Like, why do they keep showing up on my live feed with their stupid lives? But thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you come back and watch us not next week, at Fan Expo.
We just covered this.
I just covered this. Fan Expo.
See you, everybody.
See you guys later.
And bye to our friends on Instagram. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you guys in